Chris Rock, again, is saying that the Obama presidency marked progress for white people, not black people. Chris Rock says Obama tenure was progress for white people. He says it's not progress for black people. He calls the administration for Obama, it's the Jackie Robinson thing. It's written like he broke a barrier as if there weren't black people that could play before him, Rock said. The real narrative should be that these people, the black people, are being abused by people who are mentally handicapped, and we're trying to get past their mental handicap that all people are equal. Chris said humanity is in progress and should be expected. It's only progress for the people that took your humanity. If a woman is in an abusive relationship and her husband stops beating her, you wouldn't call that progress. So he's basically coming out like most black people or some black celebrities are coming out admitting that Obama was not progress for black people. He is saying that because whites voted for him, that was a progress for them because they did the humane thing and voted in a black president. And that's very it's very true that what Chris Rock is saying. It's true. I can't disagree with what he's saying is not true. It is true because there was no progress for us. There were not higher unemployment. There was not jobs. We had unemployment. The country debt was really messed up. So no, it was not progress for us. Um, like I said, the 4 years with Obama was kind of frustrating because you see this person who's charismatic, who can speak well, who can articulate his words, and he doesn't have a background, he don't have scandal, he don't have this, that, and the third. He didn't have any scandal. The Republicans were coming after him, but not as bad as what you have now with Donald Trump. Like, they don't want him in office at all because he's against the establishment. So never get it twisted. The reason why Trump is being hated on because he's against the establishment. That's basically what it is. Obama was, to me, Hillary Clinton's talking piece. And I was disappointed when I seen that he was in office all that time and we didn't get no progress. It was worse than it is now. Like I said, every time that it, like my family members that would go out, they were getting harassed by police officers. Police were everywhere. They were pulling people over, ticketing, doing this, that, and the third. So I have to agree with Chris Rock. I don't think Obama was progress for us. He was just basically a token. A token. That's what I say. He was a token, and he was a token for Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, and he pushed the laws that they made. So no, Obama was not progress for nobody. So yeah, he had Big Brother and some programs, but that program helping anybody today? Anybody know anything about Big Brother program that's helping out? Anybody? Somebody put it down in the comment section. Also, too, Chris Rock was talking about how he ripped Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats, saying that they allowed a pandemic to come into the country while they were actively impeaching the president. Now, a lot of people are out there saying that, oh, it's the president's fault, but he was getting impeached, so how was it his fault? Ask yourself that question. Like, a lot of things that are going on makes no sense. And a lot of people do not think they just make comments just to be making them. They'll ask questions. How could it be his fault when the disease developed or the pandemic developed while he was getting impeached? So how was he supposed to do anything if he's getting impeached for tax returns and colluding with Russia? Because this is what the Democrats said he was doing. So how could somebody pay attention to a pandemic if they're being taken through a court process for impeachment? Makes no sense. So he ripped Nancy Pelosi, and then he called Trump a child because of the way he acts. And I'm like this. If you go to New York and you walk around, that is the culture of New York. People say stuff to you. Especially if you're driving in New York and you don't know what you're doing and you're on the road, you're going to get cussed out. You're probably going to be getting called racial slurs. That's the culture of New York. Go to New York and you will see millions of Trumps running around. So I don't want to hear it. And that's what Chris Rock is talking about. Chris Rock been talking all week, talking about his mental illness, talking about the election. Pretty much that. And like, I wish everybody would just come out and be honest about the Barack Obama presidency. Most of the things that he covered was foreign law. Foreign law has nothing to do with the United States. Get that. Foreign law has nothing to do with the United States. Gaddafi had nothing to do with the United States. Going to Africa, pushing LGBT rights had nothing to do with America. That's all foreign law. So this is what Chris Rock is saying, that Barack Obama was not progress for black people. He said it was progress for white people because they were humane enough to vote in a black person. So that's what I got from the article. You tell me. Like, share, subscribe. Sloan B. Have a great day.